Involution. Involution is that is devolution. And then evolution. Always going that way, but that one is going like this. So this is like a truck going like this. But then, if we want to get out from that, is the vertical way. It's hard, it's shortcut, but it's an objective knowledge. So this is a symbolic representation by this. Willa will explain in the afternoon more about this. Okay. So, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here is another very important topic of the mystery school. You know, every one of these topics, we are looking for the liberation. We're getting familiar with the spiritual culture, with the superior culture, with the original cultures that at the beginning we lived. So this is an important topic to get familiar where we are, what was happening, how come we began to be so in the vicious circle, and how to come out, how to get out from this vicious circle of in the great wheel of samsara. Our romances, our romance in the human kingdom, during the 108 lifetime we are journeying in the great wheel of samsara, and the valley of the tears, and the world of the illusion, and there's no way to get out. We want to get out, but there's a key to get out. So all this is important I will explain in this. Well, I was doing the gargara with the salty water. It was really good. I remember. So I want to share with you. Well, the law of the evolution and the evolution or involution is one of the cosmic laws, one of the 48 cosmic laws, which is governing us in this dimension, the human kingdom. Well, so that's the law of the evolution is in the great journey of our spiritual essence. We all came from the sacred and absolute with the 3% of consciousness, but that 3% consciousness sleeping. So that's also we're born with a free will, see, and the human kingdom. So that's another law coming together. We came from the sacred and absolute, and then beginning the journey as an element spirit of in the mineral kingdom, and then plant kingdom, animal kingdom, human kingdom, and then God kingdom. When the element spirit and the mineral kingdom, the teacher are the norms who teach us how to live in that kingdom, how to grow, and also to get familiar with the next kingdom. And then when we pass the test, we pass, and then when we are born in the plant kingdom, also we are dividing many tribes of the plant kingdom in evolution, and well, the masters there are the pygmies. Pygmies are the masters who guide guides how to live in that kingdom, and then to get familiar with the next kingdom. So when we pass to the next kingdom, to the animal kingdom, also the devas are there as a master, and the element spirit are divided in many tribes, animals, cats, dogs. Every species is a different tribe. Also, there's a spiritual hierarchy there. But also they plant eat into other plants, and other plants also protecting themselves from other plants, and also serving to humanity, also with the food, with the flower, with the medicine. Yeah, the element spirit also communicate, offer their services to human kingdom and their dream state, or so there's can be a communication. To the animal, all the way to the animal kingdom. In the animal kingdom, they are born with the instinct, instinct, not consciousness, but instinct. So there is a communication already. And the animal kingdom, also there begins the manifestation of the ego. Most of the animals, they obey. Most of the animals also, some percent of animals, they don't want to obey, so they don't pass the test. They don't listen to, they listen to the devas, but many times they don't listen to the devas, etc. So there begins the disorder. When they come to the human kingdom, and then we are born with the consciousness instead of instinct, consciousness, and also we are with the master. Throughout the age was always directed to the master was the avatar, always. But so the avatar teaching is always teach us to think, and giving us a spiritual education. They teach us to think, and we get to know the egos, because and then they can also make us think or believe. When we obey to the egos, we don't know how to think. So that's, but to learn to think always in favor of the consciousness is when the avatar is in charge in the human kingdom, to get to teach us, to give us spiritual education directed to the consciousness, always, and always, for ages and ages. So that was for the protection, to develop as well. Of course, the developing is more growing, is progress, is what else? All that developing, progress, and for the physical body, or the mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, our physical body in the human kingdom also obey to the law of the evolution, because in growing, developing, but also we human beings, we can make it develop other things too, from other kingdoms too, using the mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom. We can make our own houses, medicines and machines too. So that the law of evolution is a mechanical law of the Mother Nature. Make it grow to all. Also, civilization can grow, progress, but it has a limited time as well. Well, I have to close my eye and to concentrate, because to remember the knowledge. So also to concentrate in English language. So that's the law of the evolution is one of the cosmic law, very strong, and originally for when we come also to the human kingdom was to get familiar with the superior kingdom. With the superior kingdom. So our relationship with the gods was through the internal Father, Mother God. So that was the teaching, always and always. And then in the mystic school also was an option to whoever takes that path will ascend to the next kingdom, to the God kingdom with a physical body. So that was the age by age, until the dark age comes and then make us turn around only in the human kingdom. And about that kingdom is only belief system. They create some kind of belief system. So this is like saying to all humanity, only this far you can come relation with God, you only have to believe in one master, like just the Christ and Bible, and that's why your name will be Catholic or Christian, that's it. Well, but so this is the, it's only example, to make us understand that we became to be in the vicious circle of the law of the evolution and evolution, evolution and evolution. So vicious circle. And this journey, our romances in the love life began to be a vicious circle and sad, where no man finds a perfectly woman to marry, no one woman finds a perfectly man to marry, because nobody knows how to reach the perfection. Nobody guarantees the perfectly marriage, matrimony perfect, because that's in this part is the teaching of the Avatar is that's their project. The matrimony perfect exists, but when the man and the woman they get spiritual education. And they recognize each other, they come together, and then two unperfect, they get married, and then in the initiation part, as they die with an ego, they reach perfection. At the end, they are matrimony perfect, and eternal love, become to be king, queen. And the purpose of the marriage is more for the auto-realization of their higher self. They invest their sexual energy to create the light bodies and not to have children. But in this circle, they tell them the purpose of the marriage is to have children. So that's in this journey is our own humanity. So that's shortcut. So this is really, it's very tricky. It's important for us to know the situation of the planetary family, where they are, how they are. Millions of them, they want to get out from that. They want to change, they don't know how to change. They don't know really, millions, they are suffering very quiet, but they want want to change. They want to. Nobody can help because our governments and the planet Earth, they don't. No one government can make it happy to the humanity because the path to the happiness is more spiritual path, not with the profession. So with the profession, of course, is good, but only helps to develop this physical part of all the kingdom, including the industrialization. So that becomes to be really big. The great wheel, the great wheel of samsara. So that's the great well. And now the law, the evolution, and the evolution. Every time we die, also we have. Every time we die, of course, we go to the tribunal of the cosmic justice in the fifth dimension, and then the gods, like Anubis and the 42 judge, they see, they weight the karma and dharma in two plates. On the right side is the heart of the consciousness, the dharma, and the left side is the karma with the feather. So that's the balance, the scale. What they expect always, they wish the best for all of us is how much dharma we have developed in this lifetime. So dharma, spiritual dharma, because material dharma, of course, is to have it's necessary too, but that's not too important for them. They say the most important is that you are bringing the spiritual dharma. Of course, equilibrium for us will be the best equilibrium. But spiritual dharma is what you have done for your higher self, see? But we have done only for ourselves, everything, but not for our higher self, so that's our free will too. Well, in the tribunal of the cosmic justice, the Anubis, the 42 judge, them justice with the wisdom and love. With justice, but with misericordia. Misericordia is mercy, mercy is which is love and compassion. Because justice without mercy is will be a tyranny. But the gods, they can never make any mistake. They see that they judge with the wisdom and love, with the compassion and love. Even the worst criminal is with a mercy, justice but with mercy. You see, so that's. But also only mercy and not justice also is another kind of tyranny. Only too much protective. You see. So that's also karma. No good. But the objective justice is justice with mercy. So they're not supposed to kill, but maybe to put them in jail, but to give them a spiritual education while they're in the jail. That would be the best, like in the old time. If the karma is too heavy, well, that's another topic which I will share this afternoon or tomorrow, only about the law of the karma dharma, because it's a very, very important topic and an emergency too. But here we are talking, anyway, when we come to the superior dimension, so that's the law of the karma, the law of the evolution, and evolution. After the tribunal of the cosmic justice, they send us to in evolution. Mother Earth, or the Mother Nature. Our spiritual essence is making that journey in the inferior dimension. But there, the Cosmic Mother is waiting for us, and the eternal fire ceremony with the sulfur, the big ceremony, so that's, she's waiting for us. Our Cosmic Mother, and when we get there, with all the impurity, she's taking us bath with the fire of sulfur and many, with the fire of every fire of the nine planets, minerals. So this is, of course, this is also known as the hell, but the hell it's important to understand that we came from the Sacred Sun Absolute, okay? So we came in the Sacred Sun Absolute. The fire of the sun is at high, very, very high temperature. So we are solar, we are fire, we were born with golden fires. So when we go down there to the Mother Earth, she waits for us with a fire, a different kind of fire, but it's not that dense like so that's only a hot shower, very delicious hot shower. Our spiritual essence is very happy, is glad that that we can take a shower. So who suffer there are the egos, you see. So the egos are the hell is for them, not for our spiritual consciousness. So this part is very, very important to understand, because you are coming from the fundamental church and a little bit confusing. So this is the esoteric interpretation about the hell and the egos, of course, and the inferior law who pull us. So that's when we die, we have to make a short trip in this kingdom, and then passing through animal kingdom, plant kingdom, and mineral kingdom, and then when we finish that purification, we are coming to the right side, and the right side is the light in evolution. And then when we come to the human kingdom, of course, the best is to look for in this time. The best is to look for the teaching of the ascended masters, like you were helping yourself from different masters, but now also of the avatar. The avatar has complete teaching, because it's a cosmic university. Nothing is missing. Every topic you needed to know is there. So that's because it's university. So that's of course that's not the only way, but the greatest way was the path to the auto-realization. You see, so that's the interesting is. All the disciples of Mystic School from around the world, when they go to the fifth dimension, to the tribunal of the cosmic justice, to receive classes, to receive knowledge directly from the gods, they are from all the Mystic School from around the world. And the gods are talking one language, esoteric language. And when they go back to their physical body, to their country, to their continent, you see the same. So that's another important thing to know, that no one guru, or no one priest, or no one shaman, no one from anywhere can say this knowledge is only belong to my country, or it's mine, or everything come from this country, or no. This is so. This is not only Incas. It's not only Mayan. It's not only from India. It's not only from China. It's universal, because all of them they received in the superior dimension, and when they go back, so you see, like it today, still until today, the Anubis are reported to judge their acting. You see, like in the Egyptian time, they were drawing, the Anubis on the tribunal of the cosmic justice with the scale. You see, that's not a myth, it's a reality. It's until now, it will be always, and the future solar rays